Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Okay, students, moving forward, we are going to discuss some try these questions now. Okay, so what we have to do over here, we have to find the greatest and the smallest numbers. Okay, so for that, we'll start with the first one. Okay, so with the first row. So here what we have is, we have all the 4-digit numbers. Here all the numbers are of 4 digits. Okay. So we'll start with the comparison. We have to find the greatest and the smallest. Okay. So all the numbers are 4-digit numbers, and all these numbers have got 4 in the thousands place. So what we are going to do, we are going to compare the digits in the hundreds place. Okay. So in that case, the digit over here, that is 8, is the greatest. In the hundreds place, 8 is the greatest digit. So in that case, what we have is 4892 is greatest number, and the smallest digit in the hundreds place is 3. So this number is the smallest number. So 4370 is smallest. Alright. Okay. Then next comparison. Again over here we have got 5-digit numbers. Okay. All these numbers are 5-digit numbers. So we are going to compare the digit in the 10,000s place. So all the digits in the 10,000s place is same, and all the digits in the thousands place is also same. So what we are going to do, we are going to compare the digits in the hundreds place. Okay. So the digit in the hundreds place is greatest for this number. Okay. For the rest, the digits in the hundreds place is smaller. So we have 18500 is greatest. Okay. And what about the smallest number? The digits in the hundreds place is smallest for this number. Okay. For the rest, it is greater. So we have 15073 is smallest. Okay. Moving forward, again we have got 5-digit numbers over here. Okay. So all the numbers are 5-digit numbers. So we are going to compare the digits. Again, now digits in the 10,000s, thousands and tens place are same for all the numbers. So what we are going to do? We are going to compare the digits in the tens place. Okay. So the digits in the tens place, for the digits in the tens place, 8 is the greatest. Okay. Here we have 4 in the 10th place, which is smaller than 8. Here we have 7 in the 10th place, which is again smaller than 8. And here we have 1 in the 10th place, which is smaller. Okay. So in the third row, we have 25286. This is the greatest number. And now we are going to find the smallest number. So which is the smallest number over here? Okay. So we have to find the number which has the smallest digit in the tens place. Okay. So the smallest digit in the tens place is for this number. So we have 25210 as the smallest number. Okay. Moving ahead, we have to compare now the last row. In the last row, we have 3 numbers. We have 5-digit numbers, and only one number is 4-digit. So the smallest number we already know is 6895. It is the smallest. Okay. Now what about the largest number or the greatest number? So for the greatest number, we have to compare the digits in the 10,000s place, which is same for all. So we are going to compare the digits in the thousands place. Okay. So the digits in the thousands place is same for 2 numbers, and for this number it is 3. Okay. So 4 is greater than 3. So definitely these 2 numbers are greater than this number. Now we have to compare between these 2 numbers. Okay. So we are going to compare the digits in the hundreds place. So for this number, digits in the hundreds place is 6, and for this number it is 5. So we have 24659 as the greatest number. Okay. So how many numbers can you make? Now we are going to learn the number, how many numbers can we make with the given number of digits. Okay. So we have got over here 4 digits. Using these digits, we want to make different 4-digit numbers in such a way that no digit is repeated. So we have to make different 4 digits number in such a way that no digit is repeated. Thus, 7835 is allowed, okay, but 7735 is not allowed. Why? Because we are repeating 7 over here, which is not allowed. Now make as many 4-digit numbers as you can, and which is the greatest number you can get. Okay, so what are the digits that we have? We have got 7, 8, 3 and 5. Okay, now which is the greatest number that we can get? Okay, so if I put the greatest digit in the thousands place, that is 8, then next greater digit in the hundreds place, that is 7, then next greater digit in the tens place, that is 5, and then the smallest digit in the ones place, that is 3. So this is the greatest number that we can get out of these 4 digits without repetition. Okay, so the greatest number we can get is 8753. And how do we get the smallest number? For the smallest number, we are going to put the smallest digit in the thousands place. So we are going to put 3 in the thousands place. Then next smaller digit in the hundreds place, that is 5. Then next smaller digit in the tens place, that is 7. And then the greatest digit in the ones place, that is 8. So the greatest smallest number is, this is the smallest number, and this is the greatest number that we can get out of these 4 digits. So think about arrangement of the digits in both. Can you say the largest number is formed? Okay, so the largest number formed is 8753 because we are using the greatest digit in the thousands place and then the next greater digits in the respective places. Okay, similarly the smallest number is 3578 because we are using the smallest number in the thousands place and then the next smaller digits in the respective places. Okay, so this is the procedure that we are using. Okay, now we are going to try some more questions over here. Now use the digits without repetition and make greatest and smallest 4-digit numbers. So here we have to make the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers by using these digits. Okay, but we are not going to repeat any of the digits. Okay, so we will start with A. Okay, so for the greatest number, what we are going to do is we are going to use the greatest digit in the biggest place value. Okay, so since we are going to make 4-digit numbers, so highest place value over here is that of 1000. So we are going to use the greatest number in the thousands place. So greatest digit in the thousands place over here is 8. Then next greater digit is 7. Next greater digit is 4 and then the smallest digit is 2. So this is the greatest number. Okay, now what about the smallest number? Let's make the smallest number out of these. Okay, so for the smallest number, we are going to use the smallest digit in the thousands place, which is 2. Then next smaller digit is 4. Next smaller digit is 7 and then we have 8. Okay, right. Moving forward, now we have 9741. Okay, so for the greatest, what we are going to do is, we'll use the greatest digit in the thousands place, that is 9. Then next greater digit in the hundreds place, that is 7. Next greater digit in the tens place, that is 4. And then the smallest digit in the ones place, that is 1. So this is the greatest number. Okay. Now, smallest number we are going to make. So for the smallest number, what we are going to do? We are going to use the smallest digit in the thousands place, that is 1. Then next smaller digit in the hundreds place, that is 4. Next smaller digit in the tens place, that is 7. And then the greatest digit in the ones place, that is 9. So 1, 4, 7, 9 is the smallest of all. Okay. Next we have 4, 7, 5 and 0. Okay, so for the greatest, again we are going to use the greatest digit in the thousands place, that is 7. Then next greater digit in the hundreds place, that is 5. Then we have 4 and then 0. Okay, now we have to be careful while writing the smallest number that we can form, smallest 4-digit number. Now, if we use 0 in the thousands place and next smaller digit in the hundreds place and next smaller digit in the tens place and next smaller digit in the ones place, then in that case, this becomes a 3-digit number and not a 4-digit number. So, we cannot use 0 in the thousands place. So, what we are going to use? We are going to use the next smaller digit in the thousands place, that is 4. And then we can use 0 and then 5 and then 7. So, this is the smallest of all. Okay. Next is 1762. So, for the greatest, what we are going to do is, for the greatest, we are going to use 7 Okay, then 6, then 2 and then 1. Now for the smallest number. For the smallest number, what we are going to do is, we are going to use the smallest digit first. So 1, 2, 6 and 7. Okay, right. And then we have the last one. So the greatest number which we can make out of this is, for the greatest what we can use is 5, 4, 3 and 0. And for the smallest, we will start with 3, then 0, then 4 and then 5. Okay, 3, 0, 4, 5. Alright, moving ahead. Okay, so we'll come to the next try these question. Now, here what we have to do. Now make the greatest and the smallest digit by using any one digit twice. We have to use any one digit twice. Okay, so greatest in first case. If we are using one digit twice, then in order to make the greatest number, we are going to use the greatest digit twice. Okay, so here 8 is the greatest. So we are going to use 8, 8, 7 and 3. What about the smallest? For the smallest, for making the smallest number, we are going to use the smallest digit twice. So what we are going to do? 3, 3, 7, 8. Okay. Next we have 9, 0 and 5. Okay. So for the greatest, what we are going to do? We are going to use the greatest digit twice. So 9, 9, 5 and 0. Okay. Now what about the smallest? For smallest, what we are going to use? We are going to use the smallest digit first, but we cannot use 0 over here because then it will not be a 4-digit number. So next smaller digit is 5. So we are going to use 5. And then what we are going to use? We are going to use the smallest digit twice. So 0, 0 and then 9. So this is the smallest number that we can make out of 905, the smallest 4-digit number. Now again for 0, 4 and 9. So the greatest number that I can make is 9940, the greatest 4-digit number. Now what about the smallest 4-digit number? The smallest 4-digit number that I can make over here is, this is 400 and 9. Okay, right. The last one, 8, 5 and 1. Okay, so the greatest that I can make is 8, 8, 5, 1. The smallest that I can make is 1, 1, 5, 8. Okay. So this way what we have done, we have used 4-digit numbers, okay, to make the greatest and the smallest numbers. Now make the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers using any 4 digits with conditions as given. So here we have a condition given. So using this condition, we have to make the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers. Okay. So the first example is done for us. So we'll see in the first example. Digit 7 is always at ones place. So what we have to do is we have to use digit 7 and the ones place and then make the greatest 4-digit number and the smallest 4-digit number. So if digit 7 is in the ones place, okay, so the greatest digit that we can use in the thousands place is 9. Then the next greater digit that we can use is 8. And then the next greater digit was 7. But we are already using 7 in the ones place. So we cannot use 7 in the tens place. So next greater digit we are going to use is 6. Now in order to make the smallest 4-digit number, okay, for that what we are going to use? We are going to use 1 in the thousands place because we cannot use 0. Why we cannot use 0? But because in that case it will be a 3-digit number and not a 4-digit number. Okay, so next we are using 0. Then the next smaller digit, okay, so 1 is used, 0 is used. So another smaller digit is 2. So we are using 2 in the tens place and then 7 in the ones place. So we have made greatest and smallest 4-digit numbers. Okay. Now, since the number cannot begin with 0 because, why number cannot begin with 0? Because it is a 4-digit number that we are making. Alright. So, moving ahead with the examples. We have to use 4 at the tens place. Now the greatest 4-digit number that we can make without repetition. Okay. So then in the thousands place, I'm going to use 9. In the hundreds place, I'm going to use 8. Okay. And then the next greater number was 7. But it cannot be used at the tens place because 4 is already in the tens place. So we'll use it at the ones place. Okay. The smallest number. The smallest will start with 1 and then we have 0 definitely. Now we have 4 in the we have got 4 in the tens place. So what we are going to use in the ones place? We are going to use 2 in the ones place. Okay. The digit 9 is always at hundreds place. Okay. If digit 9 is at hundreds place, which is the digit we can use at the thousands place? Okay. We can use 8 in the thousands place. Okay. 9 is already in the hundreds place. So what we can use next greater digit is 7, which we can use over here. Okay, 8, 9, 7. Okay, and which is the next one? Okay, so which is the next greater digit that we can use? It is 6. All right. Now for the smallest digit, the smallest 4-digit number which we can make with 9 in the hundreds place is, so we'll start with 8 in the thousands place. Sorry, we have to make the smallest. So we'll start with 1 in the thousands place. Then 9 is already fixed in the hundreds place. So we'll use 0 in the tens place. And then 2 in the ones place. Okay. Now the greatest number we have to make, the greatest 4-digit number with 1 in the thousands place. Okay. So in that case 9 will be in the hundreds place, 8 will be in the tens place, and 7 will be in the ones place. Okay, and the smallest 4-digit number, in that case we have got 1 in the thousands place. Okay, so the smallest number we can use 0 in the hundreds place, we can use 2 in the tens place, and we can use 3 in the ones place. Okay, so with this we have made the greatest and the smallest 4-digit number with the given conditions. Okay.